Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Wednesday, the 16th of August 2023. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. It's all about sudden breakthroughs, chaos, things coming out of left field, unexpected surprises, breakdowns to breakthrough, and liberation. Uranus. So we have the moon in Leo. It's going to, first of all, today conjunct Venus in Leo. Then it's going to form a trine to Chiron in Aries. Then a square to Uranus in Taurus. And then finally a conjunction to the Sun in Leo. Today is the Leo new moon. We also have the Sun squaring Uranus, the Sun in Leo squaring Uranus in Taurus. And then we also have Mars in Virgo forming an Earth trine to Uranus in Taurus. So it is all it's all about the sudden breakthroughs today, and this has been building for the last week. Venus, I think on the 9th, had an exact square to Uranus. And then sort of the Venus and the Sun moving together had their conjunction on Sunday that was still in a square to Uranus. And now today, at the new moon in Leo, the Sun is exactly square Uranus. Okay, on the same day that Mars is trining Uranus. So it's playing a really big part in today's energies. So apart from that, we've got heart healing of old wounds, just releasing and new beginnings, tying in with that new moon. So old heart wounds that come up, we get an opportunity to release them, let them go, and start to set new intentions, new beginnings, from that healed place. And it may be that sort of all that comes about through these breakdowns to breakthroughs, unexpected, sudden changes, things knocking you sideways. It's like, wasn't expecting that. The key is to connect with the Virgo energies, because Mars is in a close conjunction with Mercury. So being in Virgo, the two of them together, they come up with the plans of action, what we're going to do with this, how we're going to handle it, where we're going to be going. So that's your energy for today. Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say. So the Wild Unknown, and let's have the Gaia deck. I will be doing a new moon in Leo reading after this, and just to check in with the energies and seeing what's going on specifically around the new moon. Okay, it's the third portal of the set of 3 we've been going through this week. The first was the 8-8 portal in Leo. Then we had the Venus star point conjunct the Venus Sun conjunction, inferior conjunction on Sunday in Leo, and now we've got the Leo new moon. So I've seen this as a set of 3 portals that were transversing through, being pulled through, being pushed through, however you're doing it. If we resist, then sort of we get pushed through. If we surrender, we get pulled through. The choice is yours. So anyway, back to the reading. So what do we need to know for today? Wednesday the 16th of August 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so let's say, Ocean of Eternal Love. This one comes up so much in these readings. Oceans of Eternal Love, healing, creativity and fertility. That sounds like that trine to Chiron. Recently we've had Venus and the Sun trining Chiron, and today the Moon does. Okay, so, you know, there's lots of fiery healing energies. Connect up to the collective consciousness to find answers. Okay, then we've got attachment. Oh, what we attach to. Okay, letting go, restriction and fear. So where are you feeling restricted or fearful? This came up on Sunday's reading, definitely in the Venus Star Point reading, and I think on Monday's reading as well, the Four of Pentacles and the Death card. What are you clinging on to that you need to let go of? So, if you didn't get it the other times, it's coming up again today. And then we get intuitive communication. Silent whispers of the heart. As always, you know, when we're doing this work, when we come up against blockages and things like that and stuck places, tune into the heart, see where the fear is, and work with loving kindness and forgiveness to release it. Oops. Let's see what the tarot has to add to the story. So we've got the wild unknown. So what do we need to know for today? Wednesday the 16th of August. Wednesday the 16th of August 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, Ace of Swords. Oh God, we could do with a bit of that. Seeing the truth. Oh, now I see. The thing that transforms us. Moving into the past, we've got the Five of Swords. Okay, beneath us, we've got the Judgment. Let's just pull these cards down a little bit so I can get above. We've got the Devil. What we're moving into is the Eight of Swords. Clarifies, we've got the Star. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the Three of Swords. Okay, and in the subconscious, oh God, is that Swords? No, yeah, that is Swords. The Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, Temperance, the Three of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. Beginning and ending. I'm going to tell you the story of these cards. Well, I do that anyway, don't I, every day? But the two aces, in particular, are the story of today. Okay, so where we find ourselves, where we're starting off, where we are now, the Ace of Swords. So there's a truth to be seen, there's a truth to be known. And with the lightning in this card, I'm guessing it's going to come somehow, some way, through some sort of Uranian means. Unexpected, out of left field. Suddenly, sort of, the blinkers fall away, the veil's lifted, and suddenly, oh! Okay, and that card has been following us since the full moon in Aquarius. It's what we've been looking for. It's what we've been clearing through the energy to uncover. Always at the last moment, isn't it? Oh no. Never a couple of days before, anything like that. It's always the last moment. So anyway, holding the sword of truth up to yourself, something is going to be reflected back to you in that mirror like metal. Okay, what's going into the past? The Five of Cups, sorry, the Five of Swords. How we self-sabotage ourselves. Venus in Aquarius. Okay, what we do, you know, sort of how when we know we're just on the threshold of something great, we do something to sabotage. It's almost like there's a subconscious fear there, subconscious attachment that sort of we sense we are just about to step into a brilliant future, and the subconscious fears come up and sabotage us. Okay. Luckily, it's moving into the past. Maybe the Sword of Truth brings us the reality of what we do to self-sabotage. What do you do? Do you procrastinate? Do you go on benders and things like that? You know, do you just suddenly lose your nerve or what? Well, we've got the devil here anyway, so it's going to tell us. But yeah, going into the past is how we self-sabotage. The foundation is judgment. Okay, this knowledge, this knowing, this Sword of Truth wisdom is going to set us free for resurrection. Okay, maybe we've been stood at the crossroads for the last couple of weeks since the full moon in Aquarius, looking for the sword. Trying, where is it? What's the truth? What is the truth we've been looking for? It was promised to us at the full moon, and here it is. It's turned up today. But the truth sets us free. Okay, the message from above is the devil seeing what binds you, what addictions, obsessions, you know, where you limit yourself, where you self-sabotage yourself. Ta-da! Spirit's going to come in probably via Uranus and go, here you go, you've been waiting for this piece of information. And it's like suddenly you see it and you can't ignore it anymore. And it's like, oh God. It's like, okay, now I know this information. What am I going to do about it? But the energy we're moving into a continuation. We've got the Eight of Swords here. Now, normally the Eight of Swords, we've got this figure surrounded by swords, bound, blindfolded, can't see, thinks that they think they are trapped. It's just an old mindset. If they could take the blindfold off, they could see that they could easily escape. In this deck, we've got a cocoon. Okay, so in this deck, we're already in the transformation. Okay, the caterpillar, you know, we've had our caterpillar life, we've formed our cocoon, we've dissolved ourselves into fluid or whatever it is that happens in the cocoon. We've dissolved all the old stuff. And from that, we will transform into the butterfly. And then we will emerge transformed. At the moment, it's showing that sort of we're in the midst of the transformation. Okay, so the clarifiers. We've got the star. There's hope, there's healing. Also, the Venus star point as well. Over the course of 8 years, the Venus star points make a pentacle. Okay, every 18 months, Venus has a retrograde and forms a inferior conjunction with the Sun, and over 8 years this pattern forms the pentacle. Okay, midpoint at 9 months, Venus going direct has a superior conjunction with the Sun, and that pattern around the outside makes a rose pattern. It's the rose and the star. So I'm connecting this to that Venus star point energy that happened at the beginning of the dark of the moon on Sunday, just as we ventured into the dark shadows of this new moon. And it offers new life, new hope, new beginnings, If you did any work, any ritual or anything like that, set intentions for the star, for the Venus star point and the beginning of the new 8-year cycle, then, you know, that energy is already sort of working with us and working. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. I thought it was really funny that we had the star come out and then an 8 card. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and in this deck we've got this spider at the middle of this beautiful web it's created, and it sits there just waiting to sense the vibrations when something's coming in, and it go to work and have food and da 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 da. But it's about doing the work, creating our web of life. Okay, ready to catch the abundance. Okay, and then we've got the Three of Swords. This is what is unravelling. This is the wounds, the heart wounds that we're unravelling. Remember that sort of both at the Venus star point and today, the Sun, the Moon and Venus have been trining Chiron in Aries. There's an underlying pattern of healing, heart healing going on, cutting these threads to clear away. So then, what have we got going on in the subconscious? Okay, we've got the Six of Swords. Okay, we're moving from the rain to over the rainbow. We're moving away from danger, from chaos, from crisis, and we're moving to somewhere more settled. Just noticed, not noticed this before, but I'm noticing it today. In both the Judgment card and the Six of Swords, look at all the darkness down here, the rain, the black crows, the blackbirds and everything. And then at the top of the card, the rainbow and the white dove rising above into the light. We're just transcending, or, you know, moving away from the difficult situation. The sword of truth is going to set us free. Okay, so next to that we've got the Two of Pentacles with the Temperance card. This sense of juggling things, balancing things, holding our centre and not being pushed off either way. And I like that it's a butterfly as well. Again, the butterfly when it emerges, but that balance. With the Temperance card, we've got fire and water, alchemy, the opposing forces coming together in balance. With the Three of Cups, celebration. And just with the colours today, and just seeing this of bringing the lower three chakras into balance. The root, the sacral and the solar plexus, celebrating. Could also be a sunset or a sunrise with the card, but something to celebrate, you know, a victory. And then we've got the five of major arcana, the Hierophant. Again, this bird heralding new beginning, the lightning strike. Again, this lightning, some sort of Uranian shock and surprise is going to blow us open. Give us the key to the door to unlock the truth. And it sparks the Ace of Wands. This for me is the Leo new moon energy. We've been on this journey for the last 2 weeks, taking us from the Ace of Swords to the Ace of Wands. So I was really pleased when I turned over the cards, and both of them, that was the starting card and this was the finishing card. You know, that journey, that journey of releasing over the last 2 weeks, we have the opportunity to complete it today. If we tune into our heart and listen, don't get freaked out by Uranus. Well, that is making a square, you know, to the Sun, the Moon and Venus. It is making a trine to Mercury and Mars. So there's information coming in that causes us to form a plan, to take action, a new direction. So I see that as all good. So that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell wherever it is, so you get notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.